M&B Vlogs. My sister's about to do her makeup.
Hi, you guys.
And she'll be explaining everything that she does. She'll be showing you different products and stuff. Sorry for a little close. I'll back up a little bit. Alright, that should be good right there. This is her before. I don't know what she's going to be doing, but
I'm just going to show them how I do my everyday look.
Alright.
Today, I'm just going to be showing y'all what I usually do for my everyday makeup eyebrow shaver thing. I'm just going to go in and just clean up my eyebrows. I got it from Dollar General for like 20 bucks. 19 to 20 bucks. Walmart or your local Dollar General. Hop off and go wash my face real quick. This is a thing I have to keep up with. If I don't keep up with my eyebrows, it's a bad business. I get unibrow. What you call a unibrow? You can use this on your mustache area, but I just like using it on my eyebrows. This one's the same thing. You can get it at your local Walmart or your local Dollar General about for the same price. This one's bigger. And I'm just gonna go in and get my mustache. Facial hair, like I get sometimes these black hairs underneath my chin. Hey you guys, I'm back. Used a little bit of the Vino daily face wash. It has like, they call it a scrub because there's like these little balls in it that get all your dead skin off and it brightens your skin. And now I'm going to use the Pond's dry skin cream. All it is after you wash your face, then put it on your face because it helps moisturize your skin, because if not, you'll get flaky skin. I get flaky skin. My skin's all combination, but I've noticed here lately, if I don't put on a moisturizer, which is a face lotion, I'll have dry skin, and it works. And a little goes a long ways. It comes like that. All you do is dab. And then just rub it in. If all of you, while all of you guys, all of you ladies out there that are watching, please stay tuned because when here soon I'm gonna make another makeup tutorial video for I'm wanting to go get and try the milk makeup. And when I get the milk makeup, I'm going to be making a video. So I've been wanting to try that brand of makeup out. So for all you ladies out there, stay tuned and I'll tell y'all how the milk makeup really does work. They also they don't just have makeup. They have skin, like face wash, moisturizer, setting spray, face primer. I'm going to get that stuff too. What I do next, after I wash my face, and right before I do my makeup, I like to prime my face. Because I've noticed when you prime your face, your makeup lasts longer. I'm using, you can get this at Walmart or your local drugs, your local drugstores like Walmart, Walgreens, Dollar General. It's called Wet n Wild Photo Face Primer. It's matte. It's matte. Like, so after you do your makeup, after you put this on and do your makeup, it's gonna have like this matte finish. It's not gonna be all glossy and shiny. So what I do, a little goes a long way. That's usually about how much I need for my face. And when I say a little goes a long way, you gotta be careful because it comes out fast. Just rub it in all over your face, and then I usually let it set for a minute to where it dries. Because if you do it right after you just put it on there, it's not gonna have the full effect. Trust me. I've done this for a little bit. Let's just see where this takes me. The foundation that I usually use is Maybelline New York Dream BB, the BB cream. And I also use Maybelline Dream Liquid foundation. It's the number 10 foundation. You can also get it at Dollar General, Walmart. I usually mix the two together. I'm gonna get my beauty blender. It usually helps when if some of you girls out there don't know how to use a beauty blender, you always want to get it wet first, because when you get it wet first, it just seems like it works a whole lot easier. The trick I seen a young lady do, it was either on YouTube or TikTok or maybe even Facebook, was using her concealer and she put it underneath her eyes first before she did her foundation, and it like brightened right underneath her eyes a lot better. L'Oreal Paris Full Wear Concealer, the number 325. And a little goes a long way. I'm telling you. So all I'm gonna do is take this and do a few dots underneath my eye. I usually use rose water. It works. It's by Wet n Wild. I usually use it, but I ran out. But I will be getting some more. You can also get it at Walmart, Dollar General. But I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray. You can also use setting spray too for your beauty blenders too. Like to get them wet. Just using it until I get more rose water. To me, the rose water, I like the rose water a little bit better. And then I'm just going to take this flat part and just dab when you guys watch mine and my sister's videos on YouTube, or when y'all see this next video, some of you ladies out there, please comment, subscribe down below, and like the video. But when you comment, please tell me what looks y'all want to see me to do. I will be more than happy to look at y'all's comments. But tell me what kind of looks y'all want to see me do more of. Like everyday looks, going out, like going out on a date, like date looks, fun Halloween makeup looks, or let me know. I would love to hear you guys' input. You can also, there's a eyeshadow primer you can get. I'm gonna have to order some. But you can also use concealer I use concealer at the moment. You don't, I mean, you can use concealer, or you don't have to, but to me, from what I've used in eyeshadow primer, it does work. What eyeshadow primer does, it's supposed to help your eyeshadows last longer. And it doesn't, like, you know how sometimes if you wear your eyeshadow throughout the day and your crease of your eyelids, it'll look like it's all clumped up, like it's coming off. When you wear eyeshadow primer, it doesn't look like that. It looks good. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This one's a little bit darker, but it has that natural look where you can still see the red. The red on my cheeks is called rosacea. I usually do this one and this one. I mix them together to give it a more full coverage look. I'm gonna once again spray my beauty blender. Don't get it, when you get your beauty blenders wet, you don't necessarily have to get them sopping, like where it's dripping wet. Just get it damp enough that you can use it evenly. And then just dab it. I've learned when you use a beauty blender, don't sit there and just like smear it on, because if you do, it's not gonna look right. So when you do it, just dab it. And I like to go down my neck. Because when you go down, to me, it just gives it's everybody's preference on if you want to do your neck or not do your neck. To me, I just do it because it looks a little natural, looks more natural. Okay. Now that's done. Maybelline New York Super Stay Full Coverage Powdered Foundation. I usually use the powdered foundation to set the actual liquid foundation. It gives it, to me, it just gives it more of a matte look. You don't, it's everybody's preference. You don't necessarily have to, but just me, I just do that. I'm going in with my Morphe M527. It's the Morphe M527. And I'm just gonna, when I do it, I do circular motions. Cause sometimes when I do it, like when I very first started doing makeup, I would just do this, and it wasn't working, and it would just sit in one spot. But to me, when you do, it looks better when you do circular motion. You can also, what they call, what's that word? Stiffless? Like, where you like pat it in with your makeup brush. And it will give it the airbrush. It's what they call the airbrush look when you use your makeup brushes. You can also pat it in and do the circular motions as well. It's everybody's preference. You can use makeup brushes or you don't have to. Because this comes, when you open it, it looks like this. And then there's like another way you can open it too. And it has a mirror, and it comes with a little face, like a little flat beauty blender type thing you could put it on your face. You can use it or you don't have to. My preference, I don't usually use it because I don't really like them. My preference, I'd rather use either actual beauty blender or makeup brushes. Once I put that on, what you want to do is make sure around the edges of your face is blended well. When you do makeup, the one thing that most people don't really understand is blending. Rimmel London bronzer. It looks like this. It's 001 light. Can also get it at Walmart. And I want to say I think you can get it at Dollar General. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten some. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe E4 brush. And I want to go in with the angled brush. You can also get the liquid bronzer too. I like it, but I prefer the powdered. It's everybody's preference on what you like and don't like. The liquid bronzer does work, but I prefer the powder. And when you do your bronzer, make the fish face and you want to do where your jawbone is. And then just blend it out. It's when you do your bronzer, it's below where you put your blush. It's right below where you. When I do my bronzer, I like staying close to my hairline and bring it out just like to the center and just blend it back and forth. Cause I've seen where people could bring it out too far, and it sometimes it looks okay, but most of the time it doesn't look okay. It to me just it gives it a more natural look. And then I just put it up here on my forehead a little bit. It's just to give your face a little bit more give it a little color. Jawline. It's to help make your face look slimmer. But mostly everybody that does it, they do it for when they're on TV. Now I'm gonna go back in and use my concealer. I'm gonna do a little on my forehead. My Cupid's bow. All you do is the T of your face. Your forehead, down your nose, the Cupid's bow, and a little on your chin and underneath your eyes. And underneath your eyes. That makes the finish of the T is the line that goes across, which is underneath your eyes. I've already done underneath my eyes, so I'm now going in with my Morphe M405 brush. It's the little round brush, and it works good underneath the eye. I mean, it does work good underneath your eyes when you do your contour, but I've already done it, so I'm gonna do just blend everything out. Now that that's done, I'm just going in and dabbing where I did my concealer just to make sure. Blend it out well. Okay. And I'm going to go back in with my powdered foundation. Okay. Now that's done. I'm going to go in with the bronze. And just go down the sides of my nose. It's kind of hard. It's not hard. It's hard when you try to place your hand and do it. Now that's done. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush, the Clinique, I think that's how you say it. I gotten this as a gift, and I've had it for so long, and it's a very pretty color. I think you could get it at Walmart. I'm not sure. It looks like this. And this is the 14 Heather Pop. I think that's how you say the color. It's real pretty. And I'm going to take my Morphe M, the Morphe E48, medium size blush brush. You can also use this brush as a blush brush, but I would rather use this one, the E48. If you've never used Morphe, go check Morphe out. They got some pretty good products. When I first started using Morphe, I got the James Charles. I'm a huge fan of James Charles. James Charles makeup brush, I didn't get the small ones. I got the big collection of his makeup brushes. When I got the makeup brushes, it was the first thing I used by Morphe. And I was pretty impressed. They got some good products. And when you put your blush on, do it right above where you did your bronzer. Because you kind of don't want to see a line of the bronzer and the blush. You want to blend, when you do it, you kind of blend the two together just a little so that there's no line. And look how beautiful that color is. If you feel like it's not as pink as you want it, it is buildable. I just did a little bit, and I always do a little bit so that I don't just do so much at one time, because I've done that before, and oh my gosh, girls, it's the hardest thing to blend it out and get it where you want it. Look how beautiful that looks. It's so shiny and pretty. If it's not pink enough for your cheeks, you can always put more on. It's buildable. It always helps me when I put on blush, make the kiss face. Or what you call the fish face. Now that's done. I'm gonna go in and do my eyeshadow. Y'all will hear me talk a lot about James Charles. I am a huge fan of him. Y'all don't know who he is. He is a makeup artist. He does YouTube videos. He has a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. But the best place to go and watch him is YouTube. He does a lot of YouTube videos. He is a very good makeup artist. If y'all don't know who he is, go check him out. I'm gonna do a look with his James Charles eyeshadow palette. You can kind of see it. Makeup brushes or his eyeshadow palette. Go to Morphe. When you open it up, there's a clear piece of paper on it, and it says like the names of the eyeshadows on it. And this is what it actually looks like. Is awesome. What I'm doing is finding what brushes I'm gonna be using. I'm going in with the eyeshadow called Mary. I'm gonna take that on my outer corner. And I'm also bringing it down underneath my waterline. Just to give it another, like a different look. Look how pigmented that is. I know y'all probably can't see it, it's far. The eyeshadow brushes I used the Morphe M431, and it looks like Morphe M433. I used this one to put the eyeshadow on, and then I used the M433 to blend, and I used the M431 to like set the eyeshadow where I wanted it. And when if you guys do want the Morphe, I do the eyeshadow underneath my waterline. It just gives it more of a smoky eye look. And when you do a smoky eye look, all it is blending. That's all it is blending. I use the darker one to put on first, and then I'll go in with this light pink, this like rose gold color, the one that's in the rose gold one. I use this rose gold one as for volume. I usually do one coat, then I'm going to go in with this other one. Video, please go down at the bottom and subscribe, like, comment. When you comment, please tell me what looks y'all would like to see in my next videos to come. Subscribe to mine and my sister's channels. We're M&B Vlogs. Catch you later on the next video. Peace.
This is the final product. So yeah, she does her makeup pretty good. It looks like a natural look, kind of basic look. But like she said, you can wear it to prom and, you know, just your everyday kind of look. But anyways, that's the final look. Catch y'all later.